In today's Unsolved Mystery, I talked to the family still searching for the body of their missing loved one 30 years after he was murdered in Butte County. His name is Tom Trotter. It's a story with many twists and turns. Tom Trotter disappeared from his Oroville home back in July of 1995. His former neighbor, Dennis Oates, was convicted of killing him. Investigators say Oates killed Tom Trotter because Tom had tried to protect Oates' wife from spousal abuse. Now, after Tom Trotter's disappearance, Oates moved to Georgia and Alabama and lived under an assumed name. In 1997, Oates was finally convicted of Trotter's murder and sentenced to 35 years to life in prison. Tom Trotter's sister wrote to Oates before his parole hearing in 2022, saying she could speak on his behalf if he revealed the location of Tom's body. Oates sent her a hand-drawn map showing where he'd put the body. It's right there. That's the map he drew for her in a remote area west of Forbstown off of Ponderosa Way and Lower Forbstown Road. Well, the Butte County Search and Rescue Team went and searched that area. This is video of the search, but they found no sign of Tom Trotter's body. The family told me the map may have been another cruel lie by Oates.
Just a difficult place to climb down to. I mean, like I said, we had the search and rescue crew there, and I could not believe the work that they went through to go down these hills and look in these areas. I mean, it was overgrown, very steep hills. And to think that Dennis would go to this much work to get rid of Tom was kind of hard for me to believe. But
the district attorney had also let us know that there had been a fire had gone through that general area, and that if there was potentially anything left, that the fire could have destroyed all the evidence that was there.
Now, Oates was denied parole in 2022 because he was unremorseful. Then a new twist. In 2023, Oates developed an aggressive terminal cancer in his head and neck. Over the protests of Trotter's family, Oates was released from prison in May of last year under a compassionate care program after he served less than 23 years. He spent his dying days in hospice care at a relative's home in Oroville, and he died in June of 2024. Now, Trotter's family is appealing to you, the public, for information to finally bring Tom Trotter's body back home. They're convinced someone watching this show knows something about the exact location of Tom's body.
He went to his grave not giving you the information you've been wanting. How certain are you that there is someone alive who has the answers to your questions?
I'm pretty certain the boys know. I'm pretty certain one of the boys knows, at least. They supported their dad throughout the whole ordeal. My brother's truck was found way out in the boonies in Oroville, and there's no way that Dennis could have gotten from that area back home without some help.
I just want him home. Really. I want this chapter of everything to end now that, Dennis is dead and my dad is still missing, and I really want closure for the entire case. Not only for myself, but for my extended family, my aunt, my uncle, my grandmother, who is, getting older and is missing her child. And I would like to have closure for her before her life is over.
we just want Tom back. Tom deserves a proper burial. Tom did nothing but help people. I just want for my mom to have her son back. And my dad passed away without ever knowing what happened to my brother, where he's at. I just can't imagine losing a child, your child disappearing, and never, ever seeing them again, not knowing where they are. Through these 30 years, somebody knows where my brother is.
It's 30 years later and it's hard. He was the best big brother anybody could have. He really was. He watched over all of the younger siblings. I have a sister, and then myself, and then my youngest brother, Jeff. He was just a good guy.
Tom's family said he would light up a room and he had helped everyone. His loss left a huge hole in their life. They hope someone watching this story will do the right thing and tell them where his body is. Tom Trotter lived on Lone Tree Road in Oroville at the time of his death. That's where Dennis Oates was seen loading up Tom's pickup after Tom went missing. There are alternate locations where the family has been told Tom's body could be. Another theory is at the bottom of a test well in Palermo, or Oates may have dumped his body off a bridge. If you have information about where Tom Trotter's remains might be, call the Butte County Sheriff's Office at 530-538-7434. And one more thing each member of the family told me. They want to thank DA Mike Ramsey for supporting them for 30 years. They consider him a friend, and the Butte County Search and Rescue Team for their efforts to bring Tom Trotter back home.